Snow is falling on the city, quiet on the ground. Every step I take is making just the softest sound. Streetlights painting golden halos in the frozen air. And in every little echo I can feel you there. Hands are in my pockets but my heart is reaching out. Thinking about the nights when we would walk and laugh too loud. I can see a shadow dancing in the window glass, like a memory that refuses just to fade to black. And I don't know where you're sleeping tonight, but I still talk to you under these lights. Winter lights glowing soft and slow, making all the lonely corners feel like home. Every shade of blue turns into warm gold when I close my eyes and see you standing by my side. In this cold December sky, you're the reason I survive. Winter lights are shining, shining in my mind. Coffee in a paper cup, my fingers wrapped around. Wishing it was you that I was holding right now. Every laughing couple passing feels like some old film, and I'm stuck between the frames, still reaching out for you. You once told me every season has a secret song. Guess I'm learning that a melody just lingers on. Even though the days are shorter, nights are stretching wide, you're the spark that turns the darkness into quiet light. And I still don't know how we said goodbye, but you keep shining in the back of my mind. Winter lights glowing soft and slow, making all the empty sidewalks feel like home. Every shade of blue turns into warm gold when I close my eyes and see you standing by my side. In this cold December sky, you're the reason I survive. Winter lights are shining, shining in my mind. Oh, in the silence I still hear your name. Oh, every snowflake writes it on my face. Oh, in the distance I can feel your flame. Winter light, they never fade. Maybe someday we will meet again on a quiet night when the world feels still. You'll be standing underneath the neon sign with that crooked smile that could bend the time. We'll forget the reasons why we fell apart. We'll remember only how we lit the dark. Till that moment comes, I'll keep you here in every glowing street light, every whispered prayer. Winter light, they're calling me back to the nights when nothing ever felt like lack. I still see your face in every little shine. Maybe love was never really out of time. Winter lights glowing soft and slow, maybe around my lonely heart and pulling close. Every shade of blue turns into warm gold and I close my eyes and see you standing by my side. In this cold December sky, you're the reason I survive. Winter lights keep shining, shining in my mind. Snow keeps falling, city breathing low. Somewhere out there I hope you also know, every light that's breaking through the night feels like you, my endless winter light. The snow on my window, painting flowers in white. The world outside is frozen, but my room is full of light. Your sweater's on the chair where you left it long ago. I should put it in a box, but I can't let it go. Cold air in my lungs when I open up the pain. It feels like all the words we never said and never named. I'm tracing little circles where the frost begins to fade, pretending it's your hand on mine that time forgot to take. And the TV's on, but I can't hear a thing. I'm just stuck inside our winter dream. Snow on my window, falling so slow, covering the memories that I can't let go. Every little flake is like a letter from the past, telling me that nothing's ever meant to last. But somehow in this quiet I still feel you close. Snow on my window, you're the one I miss the most. We used to sit for hours talking about our silly plans, drawing hearts and constellations with our shaking hands. You laugh about the future like it's waiting at the door. Now the only knocking that I hear is from the storm. I make another cup of tea you'll never get to taste, put a second mug beside me just to fill the empty space. I watch the steamboat curling up like ghosts into the night, like the way our promises dissolved into the light. And I don't know how to turn the page when your shadow's on every frame. Snow on my window, falling so slow, covering the photographs and letting no one know. Every little flake is like a letter from the past, telling me that nothing's ever meant to last. But somehow in this quiet I still feel you close. Snow on my window, you're the one I miss the most. Maybe in another life we'd share this view again. You'll be humming in the kitchen, I'd be counting down from 10. We'd run outside at midnight just to catch the first snowflake. You'd say, promise me forever, and I'd say, for goodness sake. But here I am with silence, and you're somewhere I can't reach, trying to find forgiveness in the words I never speak. So I write them on the glass before they disappear. I'm still in love with you in letters only I can see. Snow keeps falling, heart keeps calling, room grows colder, night grows longer. I keep waiting, hesitating to close this window down. Snow on my window, falling so slow, covering the parts of me I never let you know. Every little flake is like a message from the sky, whispering it's okay to finally say goodbye. But somehow in this quiet I still hold you close. Snow on my window, you're the one I miss the most. Snow on my window, but I'll leave it there tonight. Let it write our story in the pale, forgiving light. When the morning comes and everything is new, I'll open up the curtains, but I'll still remember you. Walking down a narrow street, the sky is turning gray. Your breath is like a little cloud that leads me on the way. You're laughing at some stupid joke, like I barely even said. And suddenly this frozen world feels softer in my head. You slip your fingers into mine, I feel my heartbeat race. Your cheeks are like a summer bloom in this December place. I tell you that my hands are cold, you say then hold me tight. And just like that the winter turns to gentle glowing light. I never knew a touch could be the only kind of fire I'd need. Warm hands, cold air, we're the only sparks out here. In a world that's standing still, you're the one who breaks the chill. Oh. Warm hands, cold air, we got love to make it fair. Let the snow fall where it may, we'll be fine, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. We duck into a tiny shop to hide out from the storm. Your glasses fog a little bit, you laugh and wipe them off. You say the cocoa's way too hot, but drink it anyway. I swear I've never seen a sweeter mess in all my days. Outside the people hurry by with colors to their ears, but we've got nowhere else to be. We're safe and we're right here. You trace a little heart into the sugar on the rim, and suddenly this simple night feels like a priceless film. I used to think that winter meant nothing more than discontent. Warm hands, cold air, we're the only sparks out here. In a world that's standing still, you're the one who breaks the chill. Oh. Warm hands, cold air, we got love to make it fair. Let the snow fall where it may, we'll be fine, we'll be okay. If the seasons keep on turning and the days all rearrange, promise me when the leaves are burning and the colors start to change, you'll remember how the winter wasn't just a time to freeze. It was where we found our shelter in each other's shivering sleeves. We'll have summers by the ocean, we'll have nights of pouring rain, but I'll always keep devotion to this simple quiet frame. You and me in woolen jackets underneath the silver sky, holding on with all our courage to a love that doesn't die. Hold my hand and feel the glow, even when the winds still blow. We don't need a fireplace, you're my favorite hiding place. Warm hands, cold air, we're the only sparks out here. In a world that's standing still, you're the one who breaks the chill. Oh. Warm hands, cold air, we got love to make it fair. Let the snow fall where it may, we'll be fine, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. So when winter comes again someday and the sky is iron gray, just remember how we were there, warm hands in the cold night air. It's midnight in December and the city's fast asleep. I'm watching from my window as the snow begins to creep across the empty pavement like a quiet gentle tide. I'm wrapped up in a blanket, but there's still a chill inside. The record player's spinning all the songs we used to know. Our pictures on the dresser in a soft and faded glow. I wonder if you're somewhere staring at the sky like me, or if I'm just a chapter that you finish reading clean. The clock ticks slow, but my mind runs fast, going back to when you swore this love would last. Midnight in December, and I'm talking to the stars, asking them if you remember how we held each other's scars. Every whispered conversation, every promise, every fear feels like smoke inside this room that never really disappears. Midnight in December, I'm still reaching for your hand in a world that keeps on turning. I'm not sure where I should stand. We used to walk till sunrise just to feel the morning frost, saying if we're side by side then nothing can be lost. Now I'm tracing constellations on the ceiling with my eyes, trying to connect the dots that led us to goodbye. Your hoodie's on the backrest and your scent is almost gone. I breathe it in and hold it like a slowly dying song. I tell myself I'll pack it up when winter finally ends, but I know that when it's over I'll still long for you again. The year is closing like a heavy door, but I'm still stuck on what we had before. Midnight in December, and I'm talking to the stars, asking them if you remember how we held each other's scars. Every whispered conversation, every promise, every fear feels like smoke inside this room that never really disappeared. Midnight in December, I'm still reaching for your hand in a world that keeps on turning. I'm not sure where I should stand. Maybe you're out dancing in a crowded neon bar. Maybe you're just sleeping, maybe healing up your heart. I don't wanna keep you like a prisoner in my chest, but letting go of you is what I never learned the best. So I set a little candle by the frosted window frame, let it burn until the morning, let it whisper out your name. If by chance you feel a warmth you can't explain tonight, maybe that'll be my love still glowing in the quiet. Midnight in December, I'm not asking you to stay, I'm just learning how to love you even as you walk away. Midnight in December, and I'm talking to the stars, telling them I will remember how we held each other's scars. Every fragile conversation, every laugh we couldn't hide, I will carry them like lanterns when I'm walking through the night. Midnight in December, I'll be stronger in the end, but a part of me forever will be waiting there, my friend. It's midnight in December, and the snow is drifting high. I close my eyes and finally let you fade into the sky. We met on a Tuesday, the sky was about to break. You came in with snowflakes melting on your coat and face. You asked if you could share my table, nowhere else to sit. I smiled and said of course, not knowing it was it. You wrapped your hands around the cup like it was something dear. I joked about your red nose and you laughed, I need more heat in here. The world outside was shivering but the room began to glow from the moment that we shared our coffee in the snow. I didn't know a simple day could steal my lonely cold away. Coffee in the snow, hearts getting warm. Two strangers by the window hiding from the storm. Every little smile, every look you threw turned the gray December sky to something new. Coffee in the snow, you didn't even know. You were melting all the frost inside my soul. We stayed till they were closing, chairs were turned and lights went low. You traced your name onto the napkin, said I really have to go. I asked you if we'd meet again, you said I hope we will. Then walked into the swirling white, the night was standing still. Days went by and winter deepened, I kept coming back, ordering the same old drink, same table by the glass, hoping you would push the door with snow stuck in your hair, hoping that the bitter wind would somehow guide you there. And every sip was just a taste of a moment I could not replace. Coffee in the snow, hearts getting warm. Two strangers by the window hiding from the storm. Every little word, every laugh you gave was a tiny spark that showed me I was brave. Coffee in the snow, you didn't even know. You were melting all the frost inside my soul. Then one night in late December when I almost gave it up, you walked in with that same red nose and asked for the same cup. I said I saved your favorite seat, you said I knew you would. We laughed about the waiting and the way that snow is good. You said the world's been heavy, I said mine has too. But somehow in this coffee shop the weight turns into you. We stayed until the clock struck 1, the city fast asleep. We stepped outside together, snow was falling soft and deep. You reached out and took my hand, said let's get lost while we still can. Our footprints side by side would show two hearts found by coffee in the snow. Coffee in the snow, hearts burning bright. Two people walking home beneath the pale street light. Every little breath turns into silver air, but the warmth between our fingers tells me love is there. Coffee in the snow, now I really know you were made to be the fire in my coat. So when winter comes around and storms begin to blow, I'll be waiting by the window where we shared coffee in the snow. silver breath in the midnight air. You're standing there, snow in your hair. Every word that you softly say turns this frozen street to a brighter place. You laugh and the streetlights start to glow, like they waited all year just to see you show. I'm shivering but not from the cold. You're the only warmth that I want to hold. And every cloud that leaves your lips feels like a little shooting wish. Silver breath in the winter sky. Every exhale draws your name in white. In this world of blue and gray, you're the spark that keeps me awake. If the night gets dark and I forget, I'll follow your silver breath. Footprints melting where we stand, slowly fading like the plans we had. But tonight I don't need tomorrow's map, just your fingers laced in my hand. We talk about nothing, we talk about dreams. Streets almost empty but our hearts still sing. Even if the sunrise feels too fast, I'll replay this scene, make the moment last. If the wind gets colder, if we walk alone, will you still be echoing inside my bones? I'll remember every word you said, every wish in your silver breath. Silver breath in the winter sky. Every exhale draws your name in white. In this world of blue and gray, you're the spark that keeps me awake. If the night gets dark and I forget, I'll follow your silver breath. We cut out little paper stars, hung them on your bedroom wall. January felt so dark till you turned on that tiny sky. We lay down on your wooden floor, tracing shapes with tired eyes, talking about the what if world like we had all of time. You said promise me when we're afraid, we'll look up and never fade. Paper stars in January shining over you and me in a month so cold and bare. You make galaxies from there. Even if they tear apart, they're taped across my heart. Paper stars in January still light up my memory. Years have passed and you've moved on. Your ceiling holds someone else's songs, but sometimes when the nights get long, I still hum our quiet dawn. I keep one star inside a book, folded edges slightly torn. Every time I take a look, I feel 16 and reborn. If ever you get lost in snow and no one seems to really know, close your eyes and you might see paper skies we used to keep. Paper stars in January shining over you and Yesterday was heavy on your shoulders. You said you're tired of getting older. Every scar you tried to hide showed up in the city lights. So we drove until the streets were empty, quiet fields and branches bending. Then the snow began to fall, covering the world and all. You whispered, is there a way to start again someday? Under this blanket of white, every wrong can fade from sight. All the footsteps, all the fights, softly buried in the night. If your heart feels torn in two, let the winter cover you. Under this blanket of white, we can learn to breathe tonight. We lay down when no one could see us, hands tucked in between the seasons. All the noise inside your mind quieted with passing time. I told you that you're not your failures, not defined by all your layers. You just smile with misty eyes, said thank you for the silent sky. One day the snow will start to melt. Remember how this moment felt when everything was soft and still. And we believed in second wills. Under this blanket of white, every wrong can fade from sight. All the footsteps, all the fights, softly buried in the night. If tomorrow feels too soon, we've still got this frozen moon. Under this blanket of white, we're allowed to heal tonight. Found a box beneath my bed, full of words I'd never sent. Dear you, I'm scared, but here's my heart. All the truths I tore apart. Every page a different year, coffee stains and dried up tears, December ink on wrinkled lines, frozen pieces of my mind. I almost mailed them once or twice, but folded them back into eyes. December letters I never wrote right, sleeping in the shadows of a long cold night. Every I miss you I kept inside, wrapped in paper, too afraid to try. If you ever wonder what you meant to me, you're the ghost in every winter memory. December letters I never sent carry all my what I meant. Some say time can make you brave, I just learned new words for wait. Every winter I return to read the things I couldn't say. I hope you're warm, I hope you're fine. I still replay that day in July. I'm sorry that I stepped away, I didn't someone else's quiet desires. If our paths don't cross again, let these letters be the end. December letters I never wrote right, sleeping in the shadows of a long cold night. Every I miss you I kept inside, wrapped in paper, too afraid to try. If you ever wonder what you meant to me, you're the ghost in every winter memory. December letters in my hand, I'm learning how to finally let them build your walls with frosted glass, letting in the light but not the hands. People see a pretty smile but never get to stay a while. You say it's better not to feel than watch another promise peel. So every time they get too near, you disappear, you disappear. But I can see the colors in your cracks every time the sunlight hits your path. You're a frosted glass heart in a winter room, letting in the glow but not the bloom. You think if you keep love outside, you'll never have to say goodbye. But I see warmth behind the haze, little fires that want to blaze. Frosted glass heart, if you let me through, I'll be gentle with you. We sit in silence, sip our tea, talk about the weather, not the need. But once in a while your eyes betray the storms you keep locked away. You say you're fine, you always do, but your hands are shaking in the blue. I tell a joke, you almost cry, then laugh it off and change the sky. If you shatter, I won't run, I'll stay here and pick up every piece one by one. You don't have to be so strong to prove that you belong. You're a frosted glass heart in a winter room, letting in the glow but not the bloom. You think if you keep love outside, you'll never have to say goodbye. But I see warmth behind the haze, little fires that want to blaze. Frosted glass heart, when you let me in, maybe that's where we begin. There's a candle by the window, flickering against the snow. You say you'll be back by midnight, but the clock is running slow. I keep watching every shadow passing through the frosted glass, hoping one of them is you, walking home at last. The wax is melting like my doubts, but I still won't blow it out. Candle by the window, burning through the night. holding up a little hope in this winter light. If you lose your way beneath the falling sky, follow every golden glow and you'll find mine. Candle by the window, I'll keep it alive till I see you in the doorway, safe inside. The phone is silent on the table, messages left all unread. I replay our last conversation, every word inside my head. But somehow I still feel you breathing in the corners of this room. Every flicker, every shimmer says you're coming soon. If storms are getting in your way, I'll add 1,000 more today. And if you're tired and too worn out, just come here, we'll wait it out. Candle by the window, burning through the night, holding up a little hope in this winter light. If you lose your way beneath the falling sky, follow every golden glow and you'll find mine. Candle by the window, I'll keep it alive till I'm standing in the doorway, warm and bright. Streets are empty, shops are closed, snow is piled on traffic cones. Neon signs have all gone dark, but something's ringing in my heart. Night bus passes, windows bare, no one's talking, no one's there. But in my headphones loud and clear, I hear the song I used to share. In this quiet I can finally hear all the words I buried in my fear. Silent city singing heart, every echo is a brand new start. Even when the world is still, inside the music never will. Lonely winters, empty streets, I've got rhythms in my heartbeat. Silent city singing heart, I'll keep playing in the dark. Red to green, no one here to see the scene, but I'm dancing in my coat to the chorus that I wrote. Maybe they will never know how this frozen night can glow. When you carry your own sound, you can turn the city around. If you're walking all alone tonight, turn a whisper into light. Hum a melody and start, let it echo in your heart. Silent city singing heart, every echo is a brand new start. Even when the world is still, inside the music never will. Lonely winters, empty streets, you've got rhythms in your heartbeat. Silent city singing heart, you're the music in the dark. You're the music in the dark. You wrapped a wool scarf round my neck, said you never dressed for this kind of wreck. Your fingers lingered just a bit, heart was racing where you touched my skin. We stood shivering at the bus stop sign, breath like ghosts in a crooked line. You said next year let's travel far, chase the northern lights and borrowed stars. I nodded like I wasn't scared of believing someone really cared. Ooh, scarf promises in the winter air, tiny threads of I'll be there. You tied a knot and looked at me like I was where you longed to be. Even if the years pull us apart, I'll still feel you wrapped around my heart. Wool scarf promises, soft and warm, in the middle of the storm. Seasons change and so do we. Plans unravel, people leave, but this scarf is growing old. Still it keeps me from the cold. Sometimes when the snow falls slow, I remember what you swore. Maybe we won't meet again, but I'm glad I knew you then. If you ever feel the wind cutting deeper than your skin, I hope someone in your town wraps you up and holds you down. Wool scarf promises in the winter air, tiny threads of I'll be there. You tied a knot and looked at me like I was where you longed to be. Even if the road pulls us apart, you're still wrapped around my heart. Wool scarf promises, soft and warm. You were shelter in the storm. We found a little carnival, still open in the freezing fall. Lights were flickering in the snow, no one there but us below. You grabbed my hand and pulled me in, bought 2 tickets with a grin. We climbed onto the painted horse as the music took its course. Round and round the world turned slow in that swirling frosted glow. Midwinter carousel spinning through the cold. We were laughing like we never grow old, on a broken ride in a quiet town. You were there to turn it all around. If the seasons change and memories fade, I'll remember how all the snowflakes played on that midwinter carousel, holding on to you like a dream come true. Your cheeks were red, your eyes were bright. We were kids again that night. I forgot the heavy days, lost inside the turning haze. When the song came to an end, we begged the man to start again. He shook his head and closed the gate, but in my mind we're still there late. When life starts feeling black and white, I think of neon in the night, spinning through the empty square, just us two and frozen air. Midwinter carousel spinning through the cold. We were laughing like we never grow old, on a broken ride in a quiet town. You were there to turn it all around. If the seasons change and memories fade, I'll remember how the snowflakes played on that midwinter carousel. You and I alone, stepped into the untouched snow, leaving marks where we would go. Side by side, your boot and mine, tracing out a crooked line. You said nothing lasts forever. I said maybe that's what makes it better. If the snow can't keep our feet, maybe hearts remember more than streets. And as the wind began to rise, I saw tomorrow in your eyes. Footprints in the white, fading with the dawn. But the path we walked is written in my bones. Even if the storm erases every sign, I'll still know the way you walked with mine. Snow can't melt and seasons slip from sight, but I'll always see our footprints in the white. Spring will come and wash the ground, grass will cover where we found. Little secrets, quiet talks, frozen kisses, moonlit walks. Maybe we'll be far apart, living with our separate hearts. But when winter calls my name, I'll remember where you came. If someday you feel alone, staring at an endless snow, know there's someone far away, tracing where we used to stay. Footprints in the white, fading with the dawn. But the path we walked is written in my bones. Even if the storm erases every sign, I'll still know the way you walked with mine. Snow can't melt and seasons slip from sight, but I'll always see our footprints in the white. There's a river running through this town, silent under ice. You say it looks like all the things we've buried in our lives. We're standing on the cracking edge, our breath's a silver cloud. You kick a stone and whisper low, I think I've had enough. The sky is painted steel blue, the trees are paper thin. Your hands are in your pockets holding storms you keep within. But when you turn to look at me, the winter falls away. The summer hiding in your gaze and every word you say. You say, I'm scared of changing tides. I say, just let me inside. Frozen river, warm eyes. Everything is lost but something's still alive. Even if the surface looks like it won't move, underneath the quiet there's a beating truth. You can hide your heart behind a sheet of white, but I still see the waves inside. Frozen river, warm eyes. I believe in what you try to hide. We walk along the jagged bank, boots against the snow. You talk about the years you lost, the things you'll never show. How every time you opened up, somebody walked away. So now you'd rather stand alone than risk another break. I listen to your stories like a map of hidden scars, little consolations stitched across your frozen heart. I tell you that I'm not a cure, I'm just a pair of hands that's willing to be gentle with the parts you can't withstand. If you think you're made of glass, let me be the one who doesn't pass. Frozen river, warm eyes, everything is locked but something's still alive. Even if the surface looks like it won't move, underneath the quiet there's a beating truth. You can hide your heart behind a sheet of white, but I still see the waves inside. Frozen river, warm eyes, I believe in what you try to hide. One day spring will lean in close, sunlight pressing on your ghost. Eyes will crack and start to sing. You'll be terrified of spring, but I'll be standing by your side when the water learns to rise. You won't drown, I'll hold you near. We'll walk across your flooded fields. Frozen river, don't be scared. You were never meant to stay like this forever. If it hurts to finally feel, I'll be there to prove you're real. Frozen river, warm eyes, everything is locked but something's still alive. Even when you tremble and you wanna run, you can lean on me until the thaw is done. You can hide your pain behind a sheet of white, but I'm not leaving you tonight. Frozen river, warm eyes, you're the bravest thing I've ever tried. There's a river running through this town, slowly waking up. And when you let your tears fall free, it's never been enough. 'Cause in the mirror of this tide, I see a softer you. Frozen river, warm eyes, learning how to move. Turn the dial to something low. The snow begins to fall. A late night station playing songs we used to know by heart. Your favorite chorus fills the room. It's like you're here again, leaning on my shoulder, humming softly to the end. The DJ says it's -10. Drive safely, everyone. Somewhere on a quiet road, you're listening to the same song. I picture you with coffee in that chipped old paper cup, tapping on the steering wheel, trying not to think of us. Funny how a melody can hold more than memory. Snowfall radio, spinning all our ghosts. Every line and every note knows what I miss most. Outside the city's frozen, but inside I melt, hearing all the words we said and the ones we never felt. Snowfall radio on a winter night, you're a static in my mind that never quite turns quiet. They play that song from New Year's Eve when we first shared a dance. You stepped on my left foot and laughed, said I don't stand a chance. We sang the bridge too loud and wrong, but it was perfect then. but I'm still stuck on station U. Snowfall Radio, spinning all our goals. Every line and every note knows what I miss most. Outside the city's frozen, but inside I melt. Hearing all the words we said and the ones we never felt. Snowfall Radio on a winter night. You're static in my mind that never quite turns quiet. If you hear this same song now, will you think of me somehow? Or am I just a quiet hum in the life you finally won? I should probably change the track, but I keep on coming back to the station where we were before the lines all got blurred. Snowfall Radio, can't let go. You're the voice between the snow. Snowfall Radio, spinning all our goals. Every verse a little toast to what I miss most. Outside the city sleeping, but inside I'm awake. Letting all these winter songs replay our old mistakes. Snowfall Radio till the morning light. I'll be tuned into the echoes of our quiet fading life. When the static finally wins and the signal fades to gray, I'll turn the volume all the way down and still hear you anyway. You hang your wishes from the roof like tiny shards of glass. Every hope you never said, frozen in the past. You tell me you don't dare to dream, they always fall and break. But still you trace their fragile shapes with hands that shake. There's frost along your windowsill like lace in pale blue, reflecting all the almost that you never make come true. You say I'm tired of wanting things that never come to be, but in your eyes I see a sky that's begging to be free. You were born to light the dark, not to hide your northern spark. Icicle dreams hanging over your head, sharp at the words that you never said. They might drip and they might fall, but they were meant to shine at all. If they melt and fade away, can make new ones in May. Icicle dreams, don't be afraid, you're more than what you never made. You used to write in secret books and tuck them in a drawer. Fairy tales of better days, but you don't write anymore. You say you grew out of that self who thought they could survive on fantasies and foolishness, on paper wings and rhymes. But I have read your early lines and they still cut me deep. You turned your broken pieces into oceans I could keep. I wish that you could see yourself the way I'm seeing you. A galaxy of battered stars still burning through the blue. Take my hand, step out tonight. Let's hold your dreams up to the light. Icicle dreams hanging over your head, sharp with the words that you never said. They might drip and they might fall, but they were meant to shine at all. If they melt and fade away, can make new ones in there. Icicle dreams, don't be afraid, you're more than what you never made. One warm day the roof will weep, all your fears will start to seep down the gutter, through the street, water rushing at your feet. When they vanish, don't despair, you'll still have me standing there, with blank pages, open skies, ready for your second ride. Icicle dreams hanging over your head, sharp with the words that you never said. They might fall and crash and bend, but that's not where your story ends. When they melt and fade away, we'll write new dreams in the day. Icicle dreams, I'll stay and see the moment you believe in you like me. So let them glisten, let them break. Every fracture helps remake. Icicle dreams on winter eves are proof you still know how to believe. You came in shaking off the snow, eyes searching for a seat. The cafe was a quiet blur of strangers half asleep. I raised a hand and pointed at the empty chair by mine. You smiled like you'd been traveling just to find this little sign. I ordered us the house blend and you joked about the name. You said it tasted bittersweet, kinda like my year of change. We sat there stirring sugar into days we couldn't fix, till the jukebox in the corner played our favorite 96. You laughed, no way, I know this track. And suddenly my past looked back. Two mugs, one song playing in the background. We were strangers till that chorus came around. Every line we both knew by heart, turned that table to a brand new start, in a world that keeps on rushing on. We found time in two mugs in one old song. We talked about the bands we loved, the shows we couldn't see, how growing up felt like a race, and we just wanna breathe. You told me about the times you failed and thought that you were done. I told you about the nights I stayed awake till morning sun. The track had ended long ago, but we still heard its ghosts, repeating little fragments of the parts we loved the most. The barista cleared his throat and said they're closing in an hour, but we just kept on talking like the clocks had lost their power. It's funny how a melody can pull two stories into three. Two mugs, one song playing in the background. We were strangers till that chorus came around. Every line we both knew by heart, turned that table to a brand new start, in a world that keeps on rushing on. We found time in two mugs and one old song. Now whenever I'm alone and that track begins to play, I can smell the roasted beans and see your snow-wet face. Maybe this is something more, or maybe just a night, but every note reminds me how we both turned on the light. Two mugs, one song playing in my memory. A little winter scene I keep so carefully. Every line we both knew by heart still feels like a gentle spark. If we meet again, I'll sing along to our story of two mugs and one old song. Some connections don't need names, just a tune and coffee stains.
We drove until the city died behind the rearview glass, where buildings turned to fields of white and time forgot to pass. The highway lines were buried under endless drifting snow, and every sign that told us stop was swallowed long ago. You rolled the window halfway down to feel the biting wind. You said it's scary, isn't it, to not know where this ends? But in that lonely nowhere, under pale and muted light, I swear I saw a future in the endless field of white. Sometimes you have to lose the road to find the place your heart calls home. Horizon in white, stretching out forever. No more maps and no more ties to weather. If we don't know where we're meant to be, let this empty canvas set us free. We'll paint our colors when the timing's right. Horizon in white, on this horizon in white. We pulled off at a nameless exit, tires cut the snow. No footprints in the shoulder, just the silent radio. You leaned against the hood and stared at all that shining space. I'm scared to start, but even more of never leaving where I've stayed. I took your hand and said we don't need perfect plans or lines. We just need one little step, the rest will follow in their time. You closed your eyes and took a breath, let out a shaky laugh. For once I walk without a script and let the moment write the path. Not every question needs reply. Some are answered by the sky. Horizon in white, stretching out forever. No more maps and no more ties to weather. If we don't know where we're meant to be, let this empty canvas set us free. We'll paint our colors when the timing's right on this horizon in white. One day grass will break the crust, all this white will turn to dust. We'll look back on who we were when everything was still a blur. And when we feel we've lost our way, we'll drive back to that frozen day to remember how it felt to stand at the edge of I don't know and hold each other's hands. Horizon in white, stretching out forever. No more maps and no more chains to sever. If we don't know where Sometimes the bravest move in life is stepping into all that white.
The first cold wind came rolling in, and I could hear your name in every creak of window frames and every subway train. The coat I swore I'd never wear still smells a bit like you, like cinnamon and quiet nights and songs we never knew. Friends keep asking if I'm fine, I shrug and change the theme, but every time I close my eyes, you're walking through my dreams. You're not here, but all around in ways I can't undo. Every winter finds a way to bring me back to you. I thought time would wash you clean, but you still haunt these in-betweens. Winter echoes of you in the empty rooms, in the softest snow, in the pale half moon, in the songs they play at 2 a.m. In the streets where we once ran, I keep hearing you laugh in the cold night air. Turn around, but you're not there. Still, every season when the sky turns blue, are you winter echoes of you? I passed the park where we once sat and counted passing cars. We made a pact to leave this town and chase a different star. You took the train a year ago and never settled back. Now I only see your shadow in the space that you left. Hope you found what you were seeking on some brighter coast, but part of me still saves a seat beside me like a ghost. I don't know if this is love or just a habit I can't break. Either way, each falling flake whispers of your name. Maybe you don't think of me, but your echo never leaves. Winter echoes of you in the empty rooms, in the softest snow, in the pale half moon, in the songs they play at 2 a.m. In the streets where we once ran, I keep hearing you laugh in the cold night air. Turn around, but you're not there. Still, every season when the sky turns blue, I hear winter echoes of you. One day I'll meet somebody new who doesn't sound or walk like you, and maybe then the echoes fade until they're ghosts of yesterday. But if I ever smell that winter rain or hear that old familiar train, I'll smile and quietly admit you're a chapter I don't regret. Winter echoes of you in the empty rooms, in the softest snow, in the pale half moon, in the songs they play at 2 a.m. In the streets where we once ran, I keep hearing you laugh in the cold night air. Turn around, but you're not there. You're a part of who I'm growing into, in these winter echoes of you. Winter echoes of you. 'Cause 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 winter echoes of
The storm rolled in without a warning, buried all the roads. We lost connection, lost reception, stuck inside our home. You laughed and said, well, I guess we've got nowhere else to be. Just you and me in candlelight in this old balcony. We wrapped ourselves in blankets on the creaking wooden floor. Listen to the radiators hum and gently roar. I poured some wine, you poured your heart, more honest than before. Like every snowflake sealed the doors and locked the outside world. No escape, nowhere to hide, just the truth between our eyes. Snowbound secrets falling from your lips, every hidden fear and every what if. In this quiet storm the world fades to grey, and there's nothing left but what we need to say. If the roads stay closed and the night runs long, we'll keep confessing till the weight is gone. Snowbound secrets frozen in the air, melt into something we can share. You told me that you're terrified of being left alone, that every time you're vulnerable they turn from flesh to stone. You said you often doubted if I wanted you to stay, or if I'd already packed you up in boxes in my brain. I told you that I hide behind my work and nervous jokes, 'cause I've been burned by promises that vanished like the smoke. We toasted to our broken parts and all that we pretend, and let the honesty begin to stitch us up again. Outside, the world is buried deep, but inside, something starts to breathe. Snowbound secrets falling from your lips, every hidden fear and every what if. In this quiet storm the world fades to grey, and there's nothing left but what we need to say. If the roads stay closed and the night runs long, we'll keep confessing till the weight is gone. Snowbound secrets frozen in the air, melt into something we can share. When the plows come in the morning, clearing up the frozen street, will we go back to pretending, or keep what we found beneath? Let the snow be more than weather, let it be the proof we try to be two imperfect people who stop running from their lives. Snowbound secrets falling from our lips, every fragile fear and every what if. In this quiet storm our walls fell away, and we found a softer, braver way to stay. When the roads unfreeze and the world moves on, we'll remember what this night has done. Snowbound secrets whispered in the dark, left a little sunlight in our hearts. The north wind's at your window, rattling the glass. You pull the covers higher, wish the night would pass. You say the world feels heavy, like a coat two sizes wrong. So I sit beside your bedside and I start to sing along. No, I'm not a good musician,
My voice is rough and small, but I'll trade perfection gladly just to calm your anxious thoughts. We'll let the howling outside fade beneath the softer sound. Just you and me and off-key notes till all the noise dies down. Close your eyes, don't be afraid. I'll sing till the dark's afraid. North wind lullaby over frozen streets. I'll be here to hold you every time you can't sleep. Let the windows shake, let the branches cry. I'll drown them with a gentle, clumsy lullaby. When the cold cuts through and the night runs high, I'll wrap you in this north wind lullaby. You tell me that your mind won't stop. It circles like a harp, picking up on every fear with claws you can't unlock. But in this little bedroom with the lamplight burning low, you don't have to be the strong one or pretend that you don't know. You can be a trembling child, you can be a storm, you can be a mess of blankets looking for a form. I'll be just a steady voice, a hand upon your hair, singing silly made-up verses just to prove that I am there. Let the world spin where it will. Right now we can just be still. North wind lullaby over frozen streets. I'll be here to hold you every time you can't sleep. Let the windows shake, let the branches cry. I'll drown them with a gentle, clumsy lullaby. When the cold cuts through and the night runs high, I'll wrap you in this north wind lullaby. One day you'll be far from here, strong enough to face your fears. But if you ever hear the wind and feel the panic start again, I hope you'll hear a quiet song telling you that you belong to every hand that ever stayed when you were tired and afraid. North wind lullaby over frozen streets. I'll be there in memory when you fall asleep. Let the windows shake, let the branches cry. You've got your own voice singing you a lullaby. When the cold cuts through and the night runs high, you'll remember this north wind lullaby.
Platform 9 is almost empty, snow is drifting in. You're standing with your suitcase, gloves against your skin. The speaker cracks a distant call, last train heading west. You say you hate goodbyes, but maybe this one's for the best. Your breath is hanging in the air like words you never said. I'm trying not to memorize the shape of your regret. The yellow line between our shoes feels bigger than the track. Like everything we're leaving now can't ever quite come back. I wanna say, don't go tonight, but I don't own your stolen light. the handle of your bag like it's a choice you have to make. I'm scared, you say, of starting new, but more of staying stuck. I nod because I understand that kind of heavy luck. I could say let's run away, but this is not my road to take. Last train in the snow, engine humming low. You're a silhouette that I'm not ready to let go, but I won't pull you from the life you need to find. I'll just watch you disappear into the winter line. If our stories cross again, I hope you know I loved you at the last train in the snow. You step on board and turn around, the world is just a muffled sound. You mouth thank you through the glass for every way I let you pass. The door slides shut, the brakes release. I feel strange and making peace, 'cause loving you means letting go into that bright and blinding snow. Last train in the snow, pulling out of sight. You grow small beneath the pale station light. I could chase you down, but that would be my fear. You deserve a future that's not anchored here. If the track should bring you back someday, I'll show I kept your name from that last train in the snow. The platforms bare, the silence loud, footprints filling up with cloud. I walk away, but in my chest I know part of me is on that train in the snow. We didn't think we'd ever see the colors in this town. December's mostly gray and black, with snow just weighing down. But there we were on frozen ground, our necks bent to the sky, when streaks of green and violet light began to ripple by. You grabbed my arm and whispered, is this really happening? Your eyes were wide like children's, full of every shining thing. I watched the heavens twist and turn, but all that I could trace was every little galaxy reflecting in your face. In a month of longest nights, you became my northern light. Roar over December, dancing through the cool, like the love I didn't plan for, but I'm terrified to hold. In a sky of empty sleigh, or the streets of wild gray, sliding up the quiet A, got buried in this place. If this is just a passing show, I'll still remember you, my Aurora, December. We stood there till our toes went numb and fingers couldn't bend, but neither one of us would move, afraid it had to end. You told me you'd been living in a half-light all these years, working up in the cloud. Roll over December, dancing through the cold, like the love I didn't plan for, but I'm terrified to hold. In a sky of empty sleigh, or the streaks of wild grays, lighting up the quiet ache got buried in this place. If this is just a passing show, I'll still remember you, my Aurora over December. One day storms will hide the view, and I might stand here without you, but I'll remember how it felt when all my frozen edges melt. If our lives drift far apart, I'll keep you in a secret part of every winter, every sky where colors bloom when I close my eyes. Aurora over December, written in the night, showing me that even here the darkness holds some light. In a sky of empty sleigh, or the streaks of wild grays, painting over all the doubts I carried in this place. Even if the colors fade, I won't forget ever. You, my Aurora over December. When the months move on and calendars turn, I look up whenever the cold winds burn, searching for a hint of that silent splendor of you, my Aurora over December. Oh.